Hello everybody, welcome back to Noir Craft. And today we're on the road because I want to find a jungle. And yeah, that's about it. I want to find a jungle today at some point, and yeah, it's definitely going to take a while. But I really want to find a jungle because I want jungle wood as well as brown dye. And for that you need cocoa beans, and it's kind of the only way to do it, so... Yeah, we're just gonna be exploring for the day, and yeah, it's gonna be a long day of just exploring. So yeah, that'll be the game plan for today, and yeah, I guess if I find anything interesting, I'll let you guys know. But until then, I'm just gonna be riding my horse halfway across the world trying to find a jungle. So, all right, I'll get back to you if I find anything cool. All right, and we eventually found a jungle. I got really lucky. I kind of just like picked a direction, honestly, and I just kind of started following the stuff. So yeah, we did find a jungle. So heck yeah. Now what we need to do is find cocoa beans because yeah, we need cocoa beans. And yeah, hopefully we can find. Hey, there we go. There's some. It's also dark. I didn't bother sleeping because, you know, I don't need to do that. Alright, come on now. There we go. There we go. Okay, good. Never mind. Create a can water bucket. Flush you. What the... Oh, I do have one. Okay. Anywho. Now. Where'd my water go? Hello? Well, that was weird. Darn, let's give me that. And cocoa beans acquired. Heck yeah. Well, now we can head home. Alright, and we have made it back to... Ooh, egg. We have made it back to the house. And, yeah, so we got some saplings of different varieties. And, more importantly, the cocoa beans. So, yay! That was like a random side quest, but, indeed. Now, if we get in here, we can tie up my horse. And, yeah. Time to sleep. Today will be a little bit sad of an episode because we will be tearing down the, iron farm, but, we are gonna move it. I don't know where, but we are gonna move it. But, yeah, this day one iron farm we built. We're gonna have to tear it down, and I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be kind of sad, but hey, you know, it's all about progress. So with that, let's tear this thing down, shall we? We got the iron farm all torn down. And, yeah, we do have all this stuff, and I will be taking care of that. But yeah, I also did let the villagers out. Ooh, let's get in the hayfield. As long as I don't trample any crops. Yeah, I did let the villagers out, and we'll probably, you know, do something with them. But yeah. So now I'm just gonna put all these things. I'm really running out of storage really quickly here. It's becoming very, very unorganized. But we kind of need to do this stuff because it's pretty important. But yeah, what we're going to be building today is we're going to be Oh, that's actually a lot more iron than I thought. Hold on one second. But what we're going to be building today is a farming villager trading hall. And the reason I say farming villager is I really don't want to like, I really don't want to have, like, one villager trading hall. I want to have multiple over the span of, like, a large area, if that makes sense. Because I want to, like, make this, like, world we're going to be playing for a while. I really want to make this, like, a really, like, cool experience. So if anyone would ever play it, you know, they could, like, explore the world, and I want it to feel very alive, so, excuse me, the way we can do that is by just, like, forcing people to explore the world if they want. And also forces me to explore the world, which, you know, isn't a bad thing. So, yeah, although we need to work on swords at some point today, but I'll probably do that off camera, because I don't want to bore you guys with that stuff. Alright, and now that we've established, you know, we've destroyed the old iron farm, I need to grab some materials, but when I do, I'll get right back with you guys, and we'll be building this thing together. All right, guys. Hey, guys. So I've collected some resources here. It definitely took me a while, a little bit longer than I would have liked, but yeah, I guess we need to start building this thing, don't we? So I'm going to try something a little bit new, and yeah, let's go to a time lapse. Hey everybody, so yeah, this is after, yeah, the road's already built. This is actually after I finished making the video. The second part of my time lapse, which, where I finished the top of the barn, yeah, it got corrupted, and, yeah, I have no idea what happened. Like, I recorded everything, but then when I came back to, like, edit it, it just, like, got totally corrupted, nothing was working, so, yeah, that sucks. My bad. But, yeah, I guess now just back to the video, I guess. And with that, the barn is complete. And, it's big. It's very big, actually. I'm not sure if I made it too big. I really don't know. I hope it's not too big. It might be too big. I'm not quite sure. I feel like I should have maybe moved it back a little bit farther, I'm going to be honest. I think I probably should have, like, moved it back, because yeah, it's very, very big, to say the least. But I think it's good. I think, like, this is, like, the main barn, so, like, the main barn has to be pretty big. But yeah, if we go into free camp here, it's very similar design. I'm going with, like, a very similar design style overall. That way it's cohesive and everything. But with the barn here, it's a three, well, like, technically 2.5, because this is the loft up here, and then we have area and area, or, like, you know, floor and floor. But it is, like, a very different design, because these they jut out, and yeah, it was definitely tricky. The barn is not complete, by the way. It's not complete. It's just like, there will be lots of detailing. I might do some of that stuff, like, off camera a little bit later, but yeah, it's not done. It's not done quite yet, but yeah, I think I'm really happy with it. Yeah, there may or may not be some things I might want to change maybe in the future. I'm not sure about the scale. It's very, very big. This thing took a ton of resources. I had to, like, stop building, like, a lot of the way through and go get more resources, but yeah, it's quite large, to say the least. It's quite large. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. It's a big building, and yeah, I kind of I like the scale, but yeah, I'm not sure if I kind of made it too close here. I'm thinking I should have made it. I think I should have brought it back maybe, like, maybe 5 or 6 blocks, but I'm not moving it. So yeah, no, I'm not moving the sucker. But yeah, definitely a lot more work to do. I'll probably do some of that stuff like off camera and show you guys like later. But yeah. And then the last thing to do is first actually I need to put away all my resources, but yeah, once I do that, there's only one more thing to do to make this thing almost done, and yeah, we'll be doing that. But the next thing is I really do want to block in the path. That's what I want. Just block in, yeah, the path, and it will be the exact same. It will be the exact same design as the previous path. It's just a connecting path here, but yeah, I really wanna get the shape. I wanna get the shape blocked in. And yeah, I kind of want to have it like widen up at the front. 'Cause I feel like that could be cool. But this will definitely be like a bigger path here, because like, yeah, you can see how we like have it widen and kind of slopes inwards. I want to do this a similar thing, but on a little bit more of a larger scale. That way, it feels a little bit bigger, if you know what I mean. But yeah, let's see. We kind of maybe not that big, but maybe something like that. Anywho, but now I do need to kind of crunch up the shape here, because I don't want the path to be like really symmetrical. Because to me that just looks really weird if it's like a really, because paths aren't like historically, and just paths in general, like walking paths, are not all exactly the same. And that's like the beauty of it, is that like it's always completely different. Let's see, what do I probably maybe get rid of that block. I think that works pretty well. Maybe if we, I don't know. Let's just see. We can edit the road later. Well, I don't have many mud bricks left, so we're just gonna probably use the last of them here. And let's just get these all plotted down. And yeah. So let's go here, and then with some mud, regular mud, packed mud here. Here. I don't really, by the way, I don't really plan out. If you watch my like my channel, you know that I really don't plan out builds, and especially I never plan out roads. Like I don't really plan out roads. I just start making roads. I wing it. And that's for the reason is because paths aren't exactly planned out. Like people, they find the best route, you know, and then they take it. So for me, I really don't like planning out my like paths, because I don't know. For me, it just feels like, I don't know. It just kind of feels a little bit weird when I plan out certain things. Let's see. Now we need to add the dirt to the path. We gotta do it in a way that we gotta do it in a way where there's also no grass touching it. Otherwise, it'll cause the like even here, it can spread to here. So we need to make sure that there can be no grass touching the dirt. Otherwise, that'll cause it to spread. But the dirt here, if you've been watching my channel, the dirt, like there's a very subtle hue that's like a slightly lighter brown in texture. And for me, that just really works like very well. It just really helps break out and like break up the area. So you get like an overhead view. How do we like that? What am I thinking here? This area here is very, very flat. I don't like that. I don't like how that's so flat. Maybe if we just, I don't know, maybe if we actually bring this in a block, that could work better. Something like that, maybe. Maybe if we take a chunk here. What about that? How does that look? See, these paths are quite tricky on large scale, so I'm gonna actually take another block and go this direction. Probably something like that. Maybe that'll work quite well, I think. Yeah. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Let me take a look at that. Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure here. Maybe. I mean. I think up here it's too wide. I think it's really messing with me here. I think it's a little bit too wide up here. That's just. I think if I take this away, and then have a look. I don't know. I'll tweak it later. I'm gonna sleep on it, and yeah, I'll probably fix that off camera. Alright. And with that, that is where we're gonna end the episode today. Thanks for sticking around. Do feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.